These are the video instructions for assignment 3.1 recipe presentation. In this, you're going to use Google Slides to create a how-to instructions on how to create a recipe of your choosing. So on direction 1, it says to add or create a slides presentation to assignment 3.2 or 3.1, I'm sorry, on the Google Classroom. And you should know how to do that by now. Direction 2 asks you to pick a theme for your slide. And if you don't have the themes box open, you can either click on the change theme button on your toolbar or go to slide and choose change theme that way. And then you can scroll through the different themes and choose a theme that you would like to use for your slideshow presentation. In direction number 3, it says slide 1, which is going to be a title slide. That's going to be the layout, which it already defaults to. So in the title, you're just going to type in how to make whatever it is that you want to make. I use the example, how to make a grilled cheese. And then in the subtitle, you're going to put by your first and last name. The next thing you're going to do is add a new slide. And the layout of that slide needs to be a title and 2 content slide. So what you want to do is you want to go up to this plus sign and click on the drop down arrow right beside that plus sign. And you want to find the layout that says title and 2 columns, which is the first one on the second row. And then you click on that and you'll get a new slide. The title of slide 2 is going to be things that you'll need. And then you want to make a bulleted list of things that you'll need to create your recipe. So in this case, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go ahead and close this out to make some more room. And I'm going to go up here to more and find the bulleted list icon and click on that. And that will make my first bullet. And so in there, I can type the things that I'll need to make my recipe. And make sure to include food ingredients as well as cooking items that you'll need to make the recipe. And then you will also need to find an image to include in your slideshow. So it says down there on 5C, graphic and image of the completed food item. So in this case, I went ahead and typed in grilled cheese, chose images, and I found an image that I wanted to use. And I'm going to go ahead and open that image. And then once that's open, I'm going to go ahead and copy it and paste it onto my presentation. So I'm just going to right click on it and copy the image, go back to my presentation, click on the other text box and hit Control V, and that will put the image in there. And I just need to resize it so it fits. And then I want to center that, align it here, and align it in the middle. There we go. On this, one of the things that I can do is I can center this text vertically and horizontally. In this case, I've already got it centered, or I want to just align it vertically, so up and down. So I'm going to go up to the align icon on the toolbar. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to click on the middle alignment. And then I'm also going to make the text bigger since that doesn't take up very much room. I'm going to make the text quite a bit bigger and just kind of play with it till it fits. And then that looks better. I fill up some of that space and it looks better. On slides 3 through 6, you're going to go through step by step. So you need to come up with steps, at least 4 steps in order to make your recipe. So on slides 3 through 6, you're going to use a title and 2 column layout. Also, you're going to go through each step. So in this case, I had step 1, what that is, and I have the directions, and I have a picture of that step. Step 2 is the next step that I have in my recipe. And I want to go ahead and make this a little bit bigger too, since that's small and hard to read. Step 3, and I'm going to give instructions for those steps and increase the size of the font of the text just to fill up some of that space that I have. And it's good to be consistent with the font, to leave it the same size all the way throughout the presentation. And then the last step, step 4, and you can include more steps if you'd like. But you would just want to do that so that you have a total of 6 slides, a title slide, an ingredient slide, and then also a step-by-step instruction slide. And then once you're done with that, you need to apply slide transitions. So I'm going to go up to the first slide again, and I'm going to go to the slide menu. And from the slide menu, I'm going to change transition or apply transition. And over here, I can click on different transitions to use. And I want to make sure I apply that to all the slides. And so now when I look on my slideshow, when I click play, that's how it will go from slide to slide. It'll flip. So you can preview that. But once you're done with that, go ahead and show that to me. If you have any questions, make sure you ask. Good luck on assignment 3.1, recipe presentation.